Seth Rollins and his disciple, Murphy.
A special edition of A Moment of Bliss.
Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch! Carrying, it looks like the women's...
Who climbed the corporate tower against the Raw Women's Champion.
Tonight is no ordinary. I'm torn between joy and sadness, and I needed to do something about it. I asked the decision makers, but before I get to that, in 2013, and I didn't know anybody, an Irish woman who loved puns and toast so much that they put me on injury and triumph. And that is why it is the fans that deserve to hear this from me first, that I have to go away for a while. You have beaten me when nobody else could. So glad that this is happening to you. Match last night, it wasn't what you thought it was. And I know you haven't been able to unlock this. The match last night was actually for the Raw Women's Champion. Now, I can't fight anymore, but you were the champion.
The champion!
You were the champion.
I'm the champion! Yeah, I'm the champion! I'm the champion!
Now, and as happy as you are, because I'm gonna go be a mother.
Congratulations! Yeah! Becky! Becky! Becky!
We are back here on Monday Night Raw. Beautiful moments in the history of WWE. Asuka's Money in the Bank briefcase, what she was fighting for last night at Money in the Bank.
I gotta tell you, I almost cried.
Parent to a future parent, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
Having a baby. Oh, yeah. Parenthood.
You guys, so many things.
You're going to be good. That means you're ready.
Well, she's bringing a new life into the world.
Raw, but now we get to our schedule. Is ready for action, and it's been
That frustration boiled over in cost.
Stop Bobby Lashley at this point. I've said it
A no disqualification match where anything goes. Humberto Carrillo.
tonight. It is a no disqualification.
He showed on more than one occasion.
To Andrade, the United States of Korea.
Oh, I mean, being who's dangerous on his own. The last where he has no rules, where nothing.
Or submission inside.
Disgusted. One more time here.
And Bobby and this is going to be...
Tell the story of Lashley.
Oh, my God.
For not backing down, but Bobby
Spear from being over. Oh, Carrillo caught.
Wait a minute.
And picked up a
Steel chair is legal.
More on the Undertaker, the last ride still to come. Now Carrillo has man.
What he needs to do to beat somebody like Bobby Lashley. Trade. It's be evasive.
Pulls in from the middle rope.
Carrillo looking for takeoff.
Lashley in the side.
Again.
Using the barricade. Look at the he wants. Oh.
Now, I will say this. For his dog getting stretched out.
Right now. Carrillo.
Carrillo.
Oh, right
This
there.
is the mean streak Carrillo has.
Carrillo up top.
Blocked in the center of the ring.
Out to Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
This no disqualification match.
You know, and beyond redemption, he's set.
Bank showing just how nightwalk. Well, it's already been attention right now to the tag team division profits. Now, this rivalry has continued to grow.
Viking.
Yeah, fam, they out here saying, is that right?
They must be them.
Basketball, yeah. More like LeBron and they.
We already know the answer to that, bro.
Oh, fire.
Right, fam.
Street profits are up. And
Why? You're the one who said, pick anything cool. Like for people tossing. Would it sang some karaoke? We got this. But I heard we have to be careful.
To the Viking Raiders, and the Viking Raiders, I can't wait for tip-off.
From the return of Edge and Randy Orton, Becky Lynch is expecting the Raw Women's title earlier tonight.
Congratulations to Becky Lynch on her huge congratulations, Asuka. Asuka, congratulations. This is all happening very quickly, so...
Well, once again, we have to congratulate Becky Lynch. Expect to see of her new child, but being an Asuka and quite a formidable champ
for the time being that way. And turn into a collision course here, and Edge will stand in the same ring.
Orton will join us tonight.
Angel Garza is in action. And we're back here on Monday Night Raw.
Their resurgence on NXT competing in
on Raw is the argument that we saw, and Angel Garza. We're not
unstable. You got a lot of guys who want to be the number
in this trio.
Plenty of opportunities for Garza on their way, so you got to quit
expansion. Okay, that's
trying to focus up and compartmentalize.
Have to be fully engaged.
Engaged his knee into his face.
Into the cup.
Yeah, shoulders.
Garza more fired up than usual.
And now, Tozawa firing on all cylinders, hooked to the end. Angel and Austin.
Oh, for all you know.
At Austin Theory, directing his entire...
Oh, Garza staring down Austin.
Angel Garza!
Grievances continues, and Theory it's such a with this man, the WWE champion.
With Zelina Vega.
I was just worried. You're all arguing now. Yeah, y'all want to fight me? Bring it, bitches.
Oh, and they're laughing about Theory. Oh, and a Claymore to Garza.
I was doing you a damn favor.
Could this be breaking from to champion? Back here on Monday Night Raw, and it is Andrade facing the WWE
champion Drew McIntyre. And
Drew McIntyre's got to be riding Seth Rollins. Meanwhile, I'm going throughout the show.
It's here willing to...
I can understand your admiration for the guys like the Big Show, guys like in championship rings.
Oh, I agree with you, Joe, to an extent. You're going at a breakneck pace like this, and he has backed it up every...
And Drew McIntyre continues to... That McIntyre is indeed of the WWE champion. Andrade.
Doubt that we saw Seth Rollins and her superstars.
Turnbuckle.
Familiar with Andrade. I'll tell you, it's pretty hard to be more athletic.
Ultra focused.
Beyond that, he's been incredibly through with them. I mean,
might be time for a timeout.
Oh, caught off his strength. Andrade in a world of 3-on-1 Theory. You saw Garza and Andrade laughing. A champion that Andrade is. Oh, champion using the ring.
Intelligent move by Andrade.
On the barricade and going after the
dangerous when he smells the blood, when he's of him.
And now Andrade, McIntyre.
No rest, no Andrade.
This could bring him some torn bicep. NXT day.
Watch this, watch this.
He's in the left arm here within the... Oh, now
they're just trying to fight with one arm.
Can he pin the champion?
Wounded right now, and Andrade knows it.
You take away the weapons of something he meticulously wears.
McIntyre trying to make it. Oh my!
Look at able to slip free of the W. Whoa! America's night against Seth Rollins.
Normally, a superstar's offense would be severely hampered to have just fired up the WWE.
And anytime he's ever come up here,
tire from the top.
Is reeling, and the champ is
angrier and angry. And Andrade able to block.
Of Drew McIntyre.
Covered by McIntyre. Being to change course in midair.
It's a maneuver that's pulled.
Bad for Andrade.
Got the cat by the tail.
Full of hair and again,
back on that arm.
Andrade for having the ring awareness to go.
Trying to set up with a hammer locked in.
That Claymore kick. Now once again, it's McIntyre.
Move those knees.
Double knee. Shoulders pressed down.
Come on, Andrade!
A kick out at one by Drew.
Now more than ever.
Oh, it's in the pack.
Give us a kick.
Responding in kind.
Where he's got Andrade. Let's sing it on.
Clarity has been the key for us. McIntyre might try to do.
Oh, wait a minute.
He got hooked out.
Trying to escape.
Gonna escape.
Oh, face foot.
It's firing up the engines.
Down. More. And the WWE champ, Drew McIntyre. To get her house in order. Whatever took its toll here in this match. Yeah. The universe, what he's all about.
I didn't come out here. I come to work dressed to go. I'm always down for a Claymore party. There's just a couple of things. Number one, my match with Seth Rollins. I gotta keep it PG, but I'm still the champion. You line them up. Maybe the most exciting part, I know it is for me personally, invitation to a certain SmackDown superstar they didn't just accept as their opponent.
There's a few things you can guarantee in life, and the fact that every single person, and I've spent a lot of time around them, I've been in. Next week, Drew McIntyre versus King Corbin. You finally manned up, and I'm gonna make you a promise. Ready for you.
Week on Raw, the brand at the same time are the wounds of this Raw.
For these four men, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Wait, why? It's gonna be awesome.
All right, are here tonight on Raw for a The whole world has been talking about the Undertaker, the last ride, less than 3 years in the making. For the first time, Calloway granted all access to WWE. This is an emotional, inspirational, an encore presentation.
Keep that, man. Stay angry. And that full Nelson dude, that's one of them. He's tough, he's talented, he's got guts. When was the last time you got a chance to fight? I'll tell you, it was 2007. But even back then, I knew you had something special in the same damn location. That's a rhetorical question. Don't answer that. Think about it. Marinate on that. And here's another cage. Listen, I'm not trying to manage anybody. Bash is looking for a way out. Tell him come find me.
Who do you think you are?
Hey, listen, not for nothing. MVP, please welcome the host of A Moment of Bliss, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross.
They defended across all brands.
You're welcome, Raw audience. How crazy is it? The man, a baby.
Lexi is becomes the mum.
Really makes this big announcement on the heels of mothers.
The mothers out there, your mum to the mothers of the universe.
Wait a second. Oh no.
Champions, Billy Kay.
Hello. Peyton, it seems that Alexa and Nikki iconic.
No, not at all, ladies. Peyton Royce and Billy Kay. You have to admit that was pretty good. Ladies, can we just talk about the timing of all of this? Stealing your big thunder.
What's so special about a baby?
You're still big news.
Do not disrespect us. Tag team titles.
This is not really how it works. You don't...
Just because you got upstaged these championships, these are our babies. Put the titles on the line then. We are to win. Because we are iconic.
We're going to find out next. And we are back here on Monday Night Team Champions from SmackDown. Alexa against the returning Iconics.
At all.
Billy Kay has been away from WWE for the cover and a kick out.
The Iconics haven't missed a day.
But this is a
Any brand in WWE.
Whoa.
Cross, go to work on inside the ring by Cross. The hook to the leg and a women's side of things. We have because Becky Lynch women's championship.
I can't imagine.
The tag and the Iconics.
What you said a few moments ago, Joe, the Iconic. Cover. Oh,
A women's tag team title on Royce, but they say they want to win more than
opportunity, Tom.
Oh, they absolutely have been one of the top tag teams in WWE.
Certainly been one of the most annoying.
to put away the tag team champ.
Ow.
Feelings of surrounding the.
They're one of the best.
Hey, shoulders down and
They compliment each other.
That's one thing these two teams have in common. The same.
WWE and now Cross
Isolating that ring. Isolating the.
And now Nikki Cross trying to advantage. And look at this team.
Sure, that does not happen.
Oh, and now. Oh,
she does.
Peyton Royce tags in. Bill comes Alexa Bliss. Time, women's champion. Big right hand. And to the leg, broken up. Oh, big elbow. Knocks down Royce and now Cross.
Spill for Nikki Cross.
Watch out. Oh, the Iconics have
They
should be.
So, all right, the Iconics are back with a...
Rey Mysterio. Rey, we are less than 24 hours removed.
Going into last night's match, the risk is worth the reward. But I'll be the first to admit, threw me off that roof. 2 seconds after I was thrown up, by the time I realized that I had to get up, partner tonight, Aleister Black. We then realized it was too late. I really tried my best.
Well, you mentioned you were right there with a very intense...
Best team win tonight. But on a serious note, Seth, truly changes your life. I'm genuinely happy for you.
Mysterio and Black fair as they take on Rollins and Murphy.
The truth, as in our truth.
Hey, got someone else, Jeffy, but everybody call him delicious.
Before the break. Yeah, it's sort of like very friends, too. Truth ready to take an MVP between Vink Thorne, Rick...
Yeah, okay.
Stick out!
MVP was first off.
When he was talking to Bobby Lashley.
Actual statement.
Instigate things. Oh, my God. Did you see that? What's going on? There's the cover. Sanders legal. That Pretty Ricky's a... Alexander trying to corral Brendan Vink, Joe. I don't know.
Well, this right here in front of him.
Some boys in the tag team division while you're confident. Okay. That's
Pretty Ricky, a fresh R2.
Cover, kick out.
Assuming
that Bobby Lashley competed in...
Well, looks like...
Oh, and a shot by Vink.
Very wide.
Oh, my God.
Ready to get hit.
Pretty Ricky. Now, Alexander. Oh, it got the truth is here.
Truth and MVP.
Last night at Money in the Bank. Bam! Right truth and broken up. Ricochet leaps into the...
Alexander. Ricochet.
Ricochet taking is in the house, guys. Oh, and MVP.
I think he messed up his teeth.
Paid a lot of money for it.
That is disgusting. Here's the cover in...
Alexander, Ricochet, and R-Truth into R-Truth, and... No.
MVP earlier. Oh, this...
I'd like to have a word.
Nelson again. Oh! MVP.
We need to go talk.
And clearly...
Could this be the beginning of a new partnership? Guest, Jinder Mahal.
Really honored to be back on Monday Night Raw. Old pal Drew McIntyre. And I was truly elated. WWE champion. I deserve to be loved. The entire WWE universe, just like Drew is. Yeah, I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I've been a hero's journey.
Of the Phenom. More on Undertaker.
Sorry.
I wanted to get your reaction to the news about Becky's pregnancy.
Do you have to be to get knocked up when you're the 10 out of 10 mothers that pregnancy didn't ruin their career? Becky Lynch becomes the longest Raw Women's Champion. How's some miserable parasite? The man on the couch eating bonbons. You know who the father is? I rest my case.
Heels of the most important announcement.
I'm not going to get days or the time of day. Last night exclusively on the WWE Network. It is an unprecedented look at the work, but tonight, immediately following rotation of Part 1, Undertaker.
Man who has stood.
I want them thinking, I'll be content. I can walk. I say that. Things, people talking, but when it's time. But a red light hits, I'll struggle of, I don't want to stay too long.
Yeah, they told me.
He's in physically.
Nervous.
I sometimes wonder if he knows why this stuff is happening.
My kids waiting for me to turn around and say, dude,
really tough getting older in this business. Break down.
Go out with a match that a shield one way or another.
Well, Tom, AJ Styles ended up at WrestleMania.
The following contest is a tag team match. Rey Mysterio.
Aleister Black, thankfully, was only on that side of the back. That's the really messed up part.
Aleister Black. No doubt, but just 24 hours after
Stride is as confident. Looks like he's limping.
Seth Rollins after Monday Night Raw set for tag team action in the bank. Ready for action. Even his disciple Murphy is coming up empty last night at Money in the Bank. Who is ready to WWE champion that, in fact, for Monday Night Raw.
I mean, Tom, he's not even laced up properly. I mean,
their focused competitors looking at Rollins. Got to focus on Murphy to start off
the demeanor of Seth Rollins.
Didn't even attempt to tag yet.
Just turned into a handicap match.
Well, shoulder out. Oh, man, great job.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black upright here tonight.
Thanks. And here comes the cover. Hook to the leg.
Stoically on the apron.
Two competitors by himself. Seth Rollins is
trying to make a tag. Rollins obviously beside Mysterio. Remember their battle reached the bank. Mysterio beat Murphy. And now Aleister kick. And now the cover. And
who has not moved an inch.
Can you do? You look at your big save like a disheveled hobo in the corner.
Hey, let's go. So you have dedicated your existence.
Not worry about Seth.
And now Black move. Oh, and caught Murphy. Caused Murphy to join Seth.
Is this what a loss? Is this what a
absolutely took themselves to the limit last night of Money?
Drew even shook the man's hand after the match, Joey.
Oh, shoulders down, and look at that. Do that purely for his own
the mind of Seth Rollins. Why? Because
move. And now Murphy. Black. Oh, what a partners in a lot of trouble right now against Aleister Black.
Black and Rey Mysterio, you have no choice.
Nothing. And still nothing.
Back to Murphy. Oh! superstars in this match, and Rollins.
He's not getting up after that.
It's Murphy and Seth Rollins, the bell in this match. Seth Rollins came up. On the flip side, it's astonishing that off the top, and the crossbody out to a King Corbin headquarters. Thankfully, that wasn't the case.
It's not too long until...
But still, nowhere near 100%. He wants him. Cross him. Go deep. Of tights in it.
If he's able to pull off a victory here against Mysterio.
Great counter into the ball. Standing there.
Durability is almost second to none.
Into the corner. Rollins didn't. And Mysterio. And now Murphy.
Out up.
All went to the 619 and blocked by. Oh my God.
Come on.
They have Rey Mysterio.
Rollins going after Black.
No! No! Stay the hell back!
No.
Into the eye of Mysterio. God, the point of the steel stairs into.
Easy, Ray. We got help coming. Coming. Make way. I take the mask off. What?
Here, look at it. It's okay. Here we are. Okay. That's fine. Just breathe. I know it's
Ray. Hey.
Seth Rollins, listen, I don't know what sort of internal strife was disgustingly reprehensible.
But that wasn't about providing opportunities. Rollins, this pattern will continue until...
Moments ago, we're going to attempt to turn our... In regards to the Raw Tag Team Champions from the ring.
Hey, it ain't the NBA.
Up for their game earlier on today. You put the ball. Anything you need.
If we need a new basketball.
Like an eyeball right over their heads. Basketball, the game is next. WWE Network Part 2 airs for the game of the century.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to find out. Our Eric and Ivar face the Viking Raiders in basketball.
As first, like safety, obviously, keep it half court, okay?
He can do you.
Ball's fine.
All right.
It was supposed to be our ball. Back up, dog. Back up. We want the smoke.
Is he rolling the ball?
Come on, you are
Well, we weren't too sure about Vikings.
Hey, Shayna. Disrespect the miracle that is motherhood? I cannot wait to teach you some manners tonight.
What do you know about motherhood? It's not like you're ever gonna have a kid. You know just as well as I do. Dies with you.
Absolutely appalling. Back here on Monday Night Raw before the commercial. Defeat the Viking Raiders in going to the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, ball doesn't...
Yeah, great effort by Eric and Ivar.
Great effort.
That's what I'm talking about. It's all good, baby. It's all good.
Better luck next time?
Yeah. Stop playing.
Show. Anything you can do.
Steph Curry.
Oh, my God.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Shayna Baszler.
He's relinquished the Raw earlier tonight.
I just don't understand what the... Get a cheap shot on him. And her opponent from Calgary. Town
Natalia!
For anybody.
We've seen that.
Opponents going too full. Natalia earlier tonight on Raw.
There's a line of decency for Shayna.
Baszler makes everybody uncomfortable in this.
Push forward in this matchup. How is she
Most respected superstars in this that
Think
low.
about what it's like to come from the dungeon.
And Natalia, well,
partner of Ronda Rousey, same that length.
That's how cold and
Honestly frustrated. Came up short against Becky match in the Money in the Bank contract.
this should be the target for Shayna.
Escape here and again takes Shayna Baszler the submission magician. Shot
Right in the soul of Natalia.
Natalia with a beautiful thing scouted.
Oh, and now Baszler using her ring the environment. Oh, and just a
Embarrass. Fight to Shayna.
break the hold there and now. Oh, and the veteran Natalia not going to stand for it again.
Cornerstone of the women's division.
Right back up to her feet.
Big shot.
Hey, come on. And look. And now Baszler staying right on top of Natalia.
Woman handled Natalia like this.
Champion is Natalia.
Nice counter. Imanari roll. Going for it. She's looking to hook it.
Going for the sharpshooter. And now.
Oh, no.
Got
No,
it,
Shayna.
This is bad.
Isolating the arm. Tried to brother. Ooh. And Baszler.
Shayna Baszler!
For Shayna Baszler, Joe, she
Lines up with a victory tonight on Raw.
It's going to be a tough loss.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining me now, King Corbin. You'll face WWE Champion Drew McIntyre. Can you address what happened last night?
What happened last night? The Money in the Bank? In that moment, I was seeing red and, well...
Okay, well, I think everybody is curious. Off the roof of WWE headquarters.
They landed on a secondary roof.
You'll be back here on Monday Night Raw. Do you think you have what it takes to go?
That's why I'm here. He couldn't do it on his own. He watched me earn. I proved to the WWE Universe, king.
Edge and Randy Orton will next on Raw.
Drew McIntyre against SmackDown's King Corbin.
Team Championship against Billy Kay and...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rated R Superstar.
You think you know me?
Last man standing match at Ring.
For as much physically of Randy Orton.
Thank you, Charlie. You know, this is the first time I've stood in this ring, and last time I was here was at WrestleMania. My first WrestleMania in 9. You know, a lot of people have said that's a miracle, but I've always lived in a world where, as soon as there's a what if, you change it to retire on my terms. Well, I know WrestleMania, so if you watched Raw, you saw the promo video saying, but clearly they didn't talk to me about that. At WrestleMania, I got my pound of flesh. Don't get me wrong, Randy Orton, he gave me the fight. We're ready to move on. You know, I look in that locker room.
Randy Orton.
In this part of Rated RKO, Trevor claimed that his love for Phoenix and tried to end the career.
Randy Orton crossed the line. Edge and his family.
Edge, I came out. Congratulations. At WrestleMania, the better man won.
All Randy Orton Edge on his...
Try to come out here, congratulate you, bite my... With the idea in mind that one day we'd be able to refer to each other as friends, but I can't lie to myself. Won at WrestleMania, but the better wrestler didn't. At the Royal Rumble, you made your miraculous. You entered the Royal Rumble, other WWE superstar. Then at WrestleMania, you fought me in a match where there's one rule, 1 down at 10. And you know what? Maybe steel chairs, but it didn't take me 9 years. 9 years, that's almost a decade. Royal Rumble, wrestled. I don't think you got it in you anymore. I've known you a long time. I know that look. There is doubt in your eyes. You got passion and passion, but all your grit, passion ain't gonna knock off the ring rust. And your passion. You once went on record as a pair of wrestling boots. You also a famer, and you even Randy Orton, a better performer. I think the story writes itself, don't you? If you've got the guts, then at Backlash, it'll be Edge versus Orton in a straight-up wrestling match.
Edge, do you have a response? Well, gentlemen, if the greatest wrestling match...
No answer.